to another edition of our home-based cooking. My name's Greg. I'm the hospitality director here at Santa Clara First Baptist Church. And today we're going to be doing pulled pork sandwiches. Now I don't have a smoker, and so I do it the old-fashioned way and I throw it in the crock pot. So let's get started. Right here I have a 4.5 pound boneless pork shoulder, and we're going to start by making the rub. And to do that, we've got 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is really difficult. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of chili powder, a 1/4 cup of smoked paprika. Smoked paprika is really good. This is where you're going to get a lot of your smoky flavor. Combine this up, get it all nice and mixed. Now, originally when I started making this next step I never really did until I was watching those shows on the cooking channels, and I saw these barbecue masters do this. What they do is they take a little bit of just plain yellow mustard and they smear it all over this pork. And it gives it a good flavor, but it also helps your rub stick to the pork. Now this rub can be used probably for more than just one pork, so you're not going to use all of it. But you can save it in another jar and use it the next time. So let's get adding this. Get this in all the little nooks and crannies. You might have to get your hands a little bit dirty here. Now the fun part. You're just going to take a little bit, just put it on here, and just help rub it in with your hand that's already got some of the mustard on it. Get it on there. Find all those little nooks and crannies. Get the end. Make sure you get inside. Kind of roll it in here. It's messy, but you're getting all that good flavor on here. Almost becomes a paste. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna transfer this to a bowl, cover it with saran wrap, and throw it in the refrigerator. Let it marinate, let it sit for overnight. And then tomorrow morning, we'll throw it in the crock pot and you'll have dinner ready when everyone gets home from work. All right, so this has been marinating overnight. We're back, and now we're gonna just put it in the crock pot, and you're gonna set it in on low for about 6 to 7 hours. You can do it on high, but I love to do it on low. And when it's all done, we'll show you the finished product and how you can prepare it with some coleslaw and some barbecue sauce. So now that the pork is just about done in that crock pot, been cooking all day, we're gonna make a dressing for your coleslaw. We've got 3/4 cups of mayo in the bowl. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of vinegar and 1 tablespoon of sugar. And you're going, oh my goodness, this does not look healthy. Well, it's coleslaw, so it's not healthy. Whisk this up, get it nice and smooth, nice and smooth. Now this dressing, well, the original recipe calls for a whole head of cabbage. I'm not into shredding a whole head of cabbage because it just makes a lot of cabbage. What I do find is in the salad area in your local grocer, you're gonna find some pre-mixed coleslaw. It's got purple cabbage, green cabbage, and carrots. About half of this dressing will do one of those small bags. So once I get this, we're gonna add just a little bit of salt, nothing too bad, and a little bit of pepper. And again, we're just gonna put about half of this in here. You don't need to do too much. And just toss it. You don't want it soupy, you just want it, work it in there. And then we'll go check on the pork. All right, so the pork has been in the crock pot. I pulled it out. As you can see, it's just falling apart. I mean, this has been cooking for hours. You can really let it go all day. You're not gonna damage it. It looks really good. All right, we're just gonna shred this up and then we'll plate it up. All right, so everything's done. Let's plate this up. Now let's talk about buns. This is a brioche bun. You can do a French roll. You know what? Who doesn't have extra hamburger buns after it comes in a package of 8? You got a family of 5, so you got hamburger buns. Whatever you have, go ahead and put that on there. Let me show you how I plate this up. Just a little bit of barbecue on the bottom. You're gonna take some of your pork, this nice shredded pork. Now, I don't know where I learned this, but you get the spiciness of the barbecue, because remember, we've got that cayenne pepper, that chili pepper, and you take some of this coleslaw and you just put it right on top. And no, it doesn't look anything, but let me tell you folks, this is the best way to have a pulled pork sandwich. Thank you for joining me here at Home Based Cooking. Enjoy.